Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
A popular star made his unannounced return to WWE this week, which instantly took the wrestling world by storm. The latest episode of NXT witnessed the return of Tyler Breeze, who showed up in the company after over 4 years. Among the several reactions pouring in since his return, one of the most noticeable was from Xavier Woods, who somehow made it about Raw GM Adam Pearce. Breeze, alongside his former tag team partner, Fandango, was released from WWE in June 2021. Since then, he's been active on the indie circuit. However, in a development that possibly no one could foresee coming, the 37-year-old made his stunning return to the global juggernaut. Tyler Breeze, with his trademark selfie stick, came out to mock Ethan Page after his loss against Tavion Heights. New Day's Xavier Woods, on whose YouTube channel Up Down Down, Breeze is a regular fixture, has reacted to his close friend's unexpected return. Woods dragged Raw GM Adam Pearce into the conversation, suggesting he should have brought Breeze to the red brand instead. Check out his tweet below. "At least the NXT GM is making smart moves by bringing in a gorgeous Scrap Daddy should take notes," tweeted Woods. WWE star Xavier Woods has been vocal about his dislike of Adam Pearce. Woods and Kofi Kingston are often on loggerheads with Adam Pearce, even on TV, and have accused him of denying them the right opportunities. In a recent interview, Xavier Woods expressed his displeasure over his demands to ban Penta's Mexican Destroyer falling on deaf ears, with Pearce refusing to act. "Penta jumped off of Ivor's back and somehow attached his body to mine into an incredible Mexican Destroyer that has only injured my neck even more. So now I don't know where we even are in the recovery process at this point because Adam Pearce refuses, he absolutely refuses to ban this maneuver," he said. Woods and Kingston have been trying their best to secure a shot at Finn Balor and JD McDonagh's World Tag Team titles, but all their efforts have gone in vain. For years, WWE fans have been accustomed to shock returns, jaw-dropping debuts, and surprise twists that send social media into a frenzy. But the latest development has arguably topped them all. After an absence of 4 long years, a major star suddenly returned to WWE, leaving fans in disbelief. The comeback wasn't just a quiet reintroduction either, it came with fire, intensity, and direct confrontation, as the returning star wasted no time in calling out WWE authority figure Adam Pearce. This moment is already being discussed as one of the most shocking WWE returns of the decade. But what does it mean for WWE, for Adam Pearce, and for the star themselves? Let's dive deep into every angle of this monumental story. A shocking return after 4 years. The WWE Universe has witnessed countless stars come and go, but 4 years is a significant absence. In pro wrestling, that amount of time can feel like an eternity. New stars rise, championships change hands, and fan favorites either evolve or fade away. Yet, certain names carry a presence so strong that even after years of inactivity, their return can shake the very foundation of WWE. That's exactly what happened when this star stepped back into a WWE ring. Fans watching live and those in the arena erupted into chants as the familiar entrance music hit. Goosebumps filled the air. For many, it felt like revisiting a piece of WWE history that had been missing for far too long. This was not a random comeback for nostalgia's sake, there was clear purpose and intensity in their demeanor. Why now? The timing of the return. The timing of the return is fascinating. WWE is currently in one of its most dynamic eras, with Triple H steering creative, Roman Reigns' dominance shaking the main event scene, and new faces like LA Knight, Gunther, and Rhea Ripley becoming household names. A returning veteran, or even a former main eventer, slots into this mix perfectly, adding fresh intrigue. After 4 years away, the big question was why now? Speculation points to several factors. Creative opportunity. WWE might have pitched a storyline too good to refuse. Unfinished business. The returning star may have wanted closure on a feud or angle cut short years ago. Personal redemption. A chance to re-establish themselves in front of fans who may have doubted they'd ever step back in a WWE ring. Adam Pearce in the crosshairs. What truly elevated this return from shocking to must-see television was the direct call-out of Adam Pearce. Pearce, who has become the de facto on-screen authority figure for WWE in recent years, is usually caught in the crossfire of disputes between wrestlers. Rarely, however, does he become the primary target. That changed the moment the returning star grabbed a microphone. In fiery fashion, They made it clear that they were not back simply to smile, wave, and reconnect with the WWE Universe. They were back with a purpose, and Adam Pearce stood in their way. The returning Stars promo reportedly accused Pearce of blocking opportunities, running WWE like a puppet show, and forgetting the people who built the foundation. This immediately shifted the tone from nostalgia to real tension. The symbolism of calling out Pearce. Why Pearce? Some fans question the decision. But looking closer, it makes sense. Pearce is a respected veteran of the industry in his own right, yet in WWE, he symbolizes management, the system that decides who gets opportunities and who doesn't. By calling him out, the returning star essentially positioned themselves against the establishment. This is a classic wrestling trope, one that has worked brilliantly for legends like Stone Cold Steve Austin, CM Punk, and Daniel Bryan in the past. Fans love to rally behind someone willing to stand up against authority, and this returning star seems ready to play that role. Fan reactions, exploding online. As expected, WWE fans took to X, formerly Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram within seconds of the return. Hashtags trended worldwide, clips of the entrance were shared millions of times, and fan theories began circulating instantly. Some of the top fan reactions included: "This is the comeback I never thought I'd see. Goosebumps everywhere. 4 years later, and they look better than ever. WWE is about to get wild. Adam Pearce better watch out, he's finally the storyline target, and I'm here for it." It's safe to say that WWE struck gold with this surprise, reigniting interest not just in the returning star but also in Pearce's role. What this means for WWE's future. This return is about more than just nostalgia. WWE is clearly setting up a major storyline that intertwines the returning star with Adam Pearce, and possibly with some of the top names currently dominating Raw and SmackDown. A few potential directions include: power struggle storyline. The returning star could be framed as someone fighting against Pearce's unfair system, sparking weeks or even months of chaos where Pearce struggles to maintain order. Championship aspirations. 4 years away could be used as motivation, with the star demanding a shot at gold to prove themselves. This could lead to blockbuster matches against Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, or even Gunther. Faction warfare. Perhaps the star doesn't come alone. A faction of disgruntled wrestlers could align with them to wage war on WWE management, turning Pearce into the centerpiece of a dramatic storyline. How Adam Pearce could respond. Pearce is in an interesting position. Normally, he plays the composed authority figure who keeps things professional. But in this case, he might need to show a different side of his character, one that isn't afraid to stand up for WWE's rules and structure. Possible responses from Pearce could include: suspending the returning star immediately, leading to defiance and chaos. Booking them in brutal matches as punishment. Recruiting other stars to defend WWE against the rebellion. No matter what direction WWE chooses, Pearce's involvement adds legitimacy. He isn't a heel GM or a bumbling authority figure, he's respected. That makes the feud much more compelling. Long-term implications. The return of a major star after 4 years isn't just a short-term headline grab. It has long-term implications. Ratings boost. Shock returns always spike ratings, but if handled well, the storyline could keep fans hooked for months. Locker room energy. Younger talent will have new opportunities to mix it up with a veteran presence. Big match potential. The return sets the stage for pay-per-view showdowns that could headline WrestleMania, SummerSlam, or Survivor Series. WWE thrives on moments that make fans jump out of their seats, and this was undeniably one of them. After 4 years away, a major star made their shocking return, not with handshakes and smiles, but with intensity and purpose. By immediately calling out Adam Pearce, they ensured this was not a one-night cameo but the start of something much bigger. Whether this leads to a personal war with Pearce, a chase for championship gold, or a storyline that shakes WWE's very foundations, one thing is clear: the WWE landscape has changed overnight. Fans will now eagerly tune in to see Pearce's next move, the star's next promo, and the inevitable confrontations that will follow. This is wrestling at its best: unpredictable, emotional, and unforgettable.